purpose, right? About that 2 miles in the bush, right? Now coming out, went in the garden. Then I say, you know what? I go start to build my shed, fix back my little shed. Hunting season is next month. So I want to teach all you something. Now, if you ever lost in the bush, if you look up so, seeing that light in the distance there, that is the moon, right? Now the moon rays, it rays from the east and it sets in the west. So now I have to come out this bush. So if you ever lost your bearings and you know how to come out, just look at the moon, right? You see the moon rising there, so you know that is the east. Another thing is you look at a tree, right? Termite tends to build a nest from the ground coming up on the west side, right? If you look on this side, there's no moss, nothing. On this side, you can see some moss, you can see some termite. So then this side is the west, right? On any tree in Trinidad and Tobago, where moss is growing on the tree, it's the west side, all right? So just a little tip for you all. So time to come out of this bush. As I tell you, 2 miles in the bush, right? But I know I'm going the correct way because the moon, you see that little light in the distance? That's the moon. And that come up about an hour ago. So that means so is east. But I need to go west. So I'm gonna continue here. That's the next thing in the bush. If you think you're lost, stop and look to set up camp. Otherwise, you'll just be going in circles. You don't want to go in circles. So, look at the heavens. Look at the skies. Watch the moon. As I tell you. And you want to walk away from the moon. Look at those trees. Look at the moss. Another thing you could do is as you go along in the bush, you continue marking the trees. So you can hit the tree a little chop, just in case you end up going in circles. So if you happen to do bounce up that mark, that chop on the tree, you know you're going in circles. So, and it's very easy to get lost in the night. So if you know you're lost and you're not sure, set up camp. Find some way to sleep but off the ground. Right? So and remember that first thing to do if you're lost, first thing to do, make a shelter. Alright? You don't want rain to be beating you in the night. You don't want to be freezing or probably die from some injury or something. Alright, so shelter is the first thing. Alright, because you can live about 11 days without food. So don't study food. First thing to do is to build a shelter. Alright? And see if you can make it through the night. In the morning, second thing you do is water. Well, second thing you do actually is build a fire. Alright? It will keep away the animals, insects, snakes, and it will keep you warm. Morning time, you look for water. Because you could probably go a couple of days without water. Right? Not much, but 1 or 2 days. And then you'll start to experience headache and all them nonsense. So stop, get my bearings. You see it, I no tracks, eh? Right? This is just pure jungle. So, but what I'm doing, every 10 to 15 steps I make, I'm checking my surroundings. Checking the moon, make sure the moon is at my back because I'm heading west. I don't want to go east, I don't want to go north or south. West. West is civilization, the nearest civilization. Always remember that. Never panic. Never panic in the bush. Tends to make a lot of mistake when you panic. As I tell you, you're not sure, stop and set up camp. Right? set up camp, make a fire. In the morning, you can start walking again and searching for water until you get rescue. I had to be close. Probably about a mile now. Could be a mile and a half from civilization. Alright, I could see civilization now. See that? I probably St. Augustine or something. So as I tell you, see the moon? That is east. I'm not going east, I'm going west. So I'm very close to civilization. So I'll probably have to make a video for one of these days for you all. You know, how to survive in the bush in the night. So millions and millions of bachak. Remember too, you could actually eat them thing, You could eat those bachaks. I don't know how much you have to eat, but they're full of protein. You know, if you're ever in the bush and you're hungry, you could eat some bachak. And I reach out. Civilization. An hour and a half. Call it about an hour and 45 minutes. Government road. So, as I tell you all, don't panic. If you know you're lost, set up a camp, make a fire. In the morning, continue until you come out of the bush. Right? First thing, make shelter. Second thing, look for water. Set a fire. Third, look for water. And fourth, then you look for food. Alright, so peace.